Hi everyone, I'm Brianna. You can call me Bree. And today I filmed this look. This is my first makeup tutorial look that I did, and this is my go-to everyday look. This is what I like to call my Favey look. And I just wanted to show you guys what I do on an everyday basis, how I get glamified up. And yeah, if you guys like it, just keep watching, and I don't know, hope you guys enjoy it. I will have more videos coming up, and I will also have a video explaining on what my channel is going to be about. Thanks. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just make sure I have my hair pulled back, and I want to just moisturize my lips. I already have moisturizer on my face and primer. I'm going to use the Too Faced Hangover RX primer today. I feel like this just does the job for me. It fills in my pores and also acts as a moisturizer since my skin is so dry. And just work that in really good into the face. Put on my glasses. I use my glasses so I can do my eyebrows because I can't really see from one of my eyes. So I'm just going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in medium brown. And the first thing that I do is just comb up my brow hairs to make sure they look feathery. And I'm just going to start filling them in. I don't really have a technique to doing this. I just follow my natural shape and fill in any sparse areas that I see. I do not like to overdraw my brows, but sometimes I do get carried away and I just make them a little bit too dark. But I'm keeping the same natural shape of my brow, not creating anything different. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is just keep blending in my brows, make sure that they are as perfect as I can try to make them, and do the same thing to the other eye. I'm not using any additional product, just a brush, an angled brush. And now I'm using one of my favorites, which is my Benifit Gimmie Brow. And I really love this product. This is in number 3. I really feel like this product makes my hairs look very feathery on my brows, and it just looks really good, and it just stays in place all day. INSPR, I'm not sure. It's just like a cleaning up for under my brows. It's just like a little concealer type of thing. Has a highlight side, double-ended. Really love this product. And I am just going to use a little flat shader brush to blend that in. Now I'm just gonna spray some Pixi Glow Mist on my face. I really love this, so good. Alright, let that sit down, blend it in the beauty blender, just so that it soaks in my skin better. Okay. So I'm going to be moving on to foundation now. The foundations that I'm going to be using is the Naked Skin One and Done. I am in the shade medium. And I am also using my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade 120. I feel like this is a really nice combination for the summertime. It gives me a nice amount of coverage, and I just really like it. The naked one actually gives me less coverage, but this Fit Me just balances it out. I'm just going to add a little bit more to some problem areas that I have. I am adding some more of the Maybelline Fit Me, just on a couple areas that I feel like I need a little bit more coverage. And just blend that away. Alright, so now I'm going to put on my base for my eyes. This is the I Heart Stage from Essence, my favorite eye primer of all time. And it's only $3. Just blend it away. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the eyes, and I am going to use the Tarte in the Bloom palette. The first shade I'm going to be picking up is Charmer, which is a great base shade just to start off. It's just like a cream shade. And I am also just going to be using that later on to highlight my brow bone. And now for my crease, for my transition shade, I'm going to use the Smarty Pants color in the same Tarte in the Bloom palette. And I'm also going to be mixing that in with the NYX Single Shadow and Blame It on Midnight. And I'm just going to apply that in the crease. It doesn't have to be perfect. I usually like this to be messy. Alright, so now I am actually gonna go in with a little bit of soft brown from MAC, and I'm just gonna use that over top the same color I just put in my crease, but I'm not gonna work it all the way as high as I did. And I'm just gonna keep blending that in until I get the desired color that I want. I'm just taking a clean blending brush and just blending all of that out. Always remember to blend your eyeshadow. And now I'm going to be picking up some of Brown Script from MAC just to deepen up this look. This is a very warm chocolatey brown color, and I really love this for the outer part of the lid and eye. I'm just going to make it into a V shape as well and just work that in until I get the desired deepness I like. Okay, so now I'm going to use that same Charmer color that I used, and I'm going to use it on my brow bone. And now for the lid shade, I'm actually going to use Half Baked from the Naked 2 Urban Decay palette. I really love this gold shade. It's so pretty. Okay, so I'm just gonna curl the lashes now and just prep them for mascara later on. I am not going to apply any falsies. I'm just gonna use mascara. Now I'm gonna use my favorite concealers. I'm using the Nars creamy concealer in the shade Vanilla, and I'm also gonna mix in a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape, and that I believe that's in the shade Light Sand. It's a little too light, so that's why I only use a little bit of it. I'm just gonna put that under my eyes, and then I'm also just gonna put some on my nose, my forehead, my smile lines, and that's pretty much it. So now I'm using my liquid illuminator, and this is from BoxyCharm and Temptu. It's really pretty. It's like a rose gold. I just put that on the tops of my cheekbones and a little bit on the tip of my nose. I just blend that in with my beauty blender as well. Now I'm just going to use a little bit of my Airspun powder and translucent to bake under my eyes, and I'm also just going to apply that in my smile lines and underneath my contour to make it look sharp. I'm gonna set my face with my MAC Skin Finish in medium because I felt that my face was a little tacky. So I'm just gonna apply that all over my face. Now I'm going to use my Rimmel bronzer in Sun Bronze, and I'm going to apply that over top. So I found my glow. I'm going to be using the Gilded Honey by Laura Geller. It's one of my favorites right now. And I am gonna make it pop up in this. Next, I'm using my favorite blush from Milani in Luminoso. And I'm going to use the It Superhero Mascara in Super Black. I'm also going to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara on my top and bottom lashes. Now for my lips, I'm going to use this NYX lip liner. I believe this is in the color Natural. And for the lip product, I'm using the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Ludwig. Light my inner tear duct, I'm using the same color Funny Girl from the Tartelette in the Bloom palette. And I'm also going to mix that in with Half Baked, which I have all over my lid. Okay, so this look is pretty much done now. The last step is just to set the face. I'm going to be using my Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.